Is the media already trying to trade away De'Aaron Fox before he's even played half a season in San Antonio? After that electric debut where Sweepa dropped 31 points in his very first game as a Spur, some writers are already floating his name in hypothetical trade scenarios. This might be the most ridiculous hot take since people said Wemby couldn't handle NBA physicality. But hold up, there's a deeper problem here that goes way beyond basketball logic. And I'm about to break down exactly why this speculation is not just wrong, but borderline disrespectful to what this organization is building. What's up, Spurs fans? Welcome to Spurs Quick News, where we break down the black and silver with passion and precision. And today we're tackling some seriously misguided trade talk. Hope y'all are feeling that defensive energy because we're about to shut down some wild speculation. Can you believe writers are already trying to ship out De'Aaron Fox when he hasn't even hit the 20-game mark in a Spurs jersey? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Are you as frustrated as I am with this nonsense? Trust me, by the end of this breakdown, you'll understand exactly why this trade talk is dead on arrival. Let's dive straight into this mess. The Athletic's John Krasinski, and look, he's usually solid, just dropped Fox's name as a potential trade target for the Timberwolves in their mailbag section. His reasoning? Maybe the Spurs would part with Fox if things aren't going well there. Hold up, we're talking about a player who's suited up for exactly 17 games in silver and black, most of them without Victor Wembanyama on the floor. This is like judging a movie after watching the opening credits. But here's where it gets really wild to make this theoretical trade work. Minnesota would have to send back either Julius Randle or Rudy Gobert. Let me paint this picture for you. We'd be trading away a 27-year-old point guard entering his absolute prime for either a 33-year-old center who can't stretch the floor or a 30-year-old forward with consistency issues. What do you think about that math, Spurs Nation? Does that sound like the kind of move that fits our timeline? Remember to smash that subscribe button if you're enjoying this breakdown. We're just getting started. The defensive logic here is completely backwards too. Why would we trade for Rudy Gobert when we already have the most transcendent big man prospect since Tim Duncan anchoring our defense? Wemby is doing things defensively that we've never seen before. And if we need veteran center depth, Luke Kornet is younger, cheaper, and actually has championship experience with the Celtics. As for Julius Randle, he's basically an older, more expensive version of what we're hoping Jeremy Sochan can develop into, except Sochan is 22 years old with unlimited upside. Randle's a finished product who isn't getting any better, while Sochan is just scratching the surface of his potential. Here's the timeline reality that everyone's ignoring. Because of when Fox's extension was signed, he literally can't be traded until the 4th of February, and the deadline is the 6th of February. We're talking about a 2-day window where this franchise would have to completely panic and abandon their long-term vision. Does that sound like the San Antonio Spurs organization to you? The same front office that patiently developed Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, and Manu Ginobili? This is the same De'Aaron Fox who specifically requested San Antonio and only San Antonio on his trade list when he wanted out of Sacramento. The man chose to be here, signed a long-term deal, and has been nothing but professional since day one. And can we talk about the bigger picture for a second? The Indiana Pacers just made it to the conference finals playing 3-guard lineups regularly. There's nothing revolutionary about having multiple playmakers on the court. Fox, Stephon Castle, and Chris Paul can all coexist beautifully in this system. What's your take on multi-guard lineups? Have you seen how dynamic our offense looks when we have multiple creators on the floor? Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss our latest Spurs analysis. Here's what really gets me fired up about this speculation. It completely disrespects the culture that Greg Popovich and this organization have built over decades. This isn't a franchise that makes panic moves or breaks promises to players after a few months. When the Spurs commit to someone, they mean it. A Spurs executive has already gone on record saying they want Fox on this team long-term. That's not PR speak, that's organizational philosophy. They traded for him because they believe he's a perfect fit alongside Wemby for the next several years of this rebuild. The numbers back this up too. In the limited games Fox and Wembanyama have played together, our offensive rating jumped significantly. Fox's speed and court vision are unlocking easy buckets for Wemby in ways we haven't seen before. Why would you break up that chemistry before it even has time to fully develop? Look, I get it, trade season makes everyone want to play general manager. But some ideas are so far-fetched that they don't deserve serious consideration. Trading De'Aaron Fox right now would be like the Warriors trading Stephen Curry after his first 20 games, or the Lakers moving Magic Johnson during his rookie season. The bottom line is this. De'Aaron Fox just committed $229 million in 5 years of his prime to San Antonio, and these trade rumors are nothing more than clickbait speculation. Our focus should be on how this young core with Fox, Harper, Castle, and Wemby is going to dominate the league together, not on imaginary scenarios cooked up by writers looking for content. If you got value from this reality check, hit that like button and share it with any Spurs fan who needs to hear the truth about these bogus trade rumors. We're building something special here in San Antonio, and it starts with keeping our core together and letting them grow. Subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss our takes during this exciting new era of Spurs basketball. We're going to be covering every step of this journey, from the realistic moves to shutting down the ridiculous ones. Until next time, stay silver and black, stay loyal to the process. Peace!